What's up, traders? This is your boy, market director himself at BullvsBear. So today I'm going to give you my weekly analysis based on how I was analyzing. As we start new week, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and then comment in the comment section so that we can know what's your perspective because of how is the market moving. So now we are going to start with XAU USD, which is gold. Last week we took a buy out of the bullish continuation. As we can check here on gold, we're in a bullish continuation as the confirmation that this market or this structure or this downtrend is continuation pattern out of that correction as a confirmation. Then we took a buy here, then we hit our take profit today. So the next one that I'm looking at this week is German 30. As you all see on the German 30, let's go to daily time frame and retest. But as we are reactive traders, we will wait for the market to come to us. So what's the anticipation from this? We might have a pullback from here to break this low, which is previous low, or we might have breakout and retest to the inner structure. Then that's where the market can go to the upside. So now let's go to the next one, which is US30. The next one, which is US30. Then on German 30, we don't have so much. We're just waiting for this low to be broken or breakout and retest. Because of what? Now we are at the area of confluence where two support meet, meaning that the market is supporting this support and this support. So this resistance, and then now we are on this support. So meaning that it's a breakout and retest, and then it's an area of confluence where the market supports two times, and then it supports my moving average also. Then let's go to US30. On US30, remember that if the dollar is weak, then all the indices are bullish. So we're expecting US30 to complete the structure. We're expecting it to complete the structure so that we can have a nice bullish trend, meaning that we'll be waiting for breakout, then retest, then we'll hit to the outside. Because of 90% rule, we'll wait for breakout and start to take our buys, then level by level. But the area that we are waiting for, where we'll be buying hard, is this level here, if it is broken and retested. So you can look for more opportunities after this resistance is broken, two resistance, and then retested and went up. But in overall, you can see that the moving average is broken, then the price have to go up. So once the price is above the moving average, then that's the nice thing to us, because we know that the market will push more further and retest then go up. Then let's go to Nasdaq. Let's go to Nasdaq this week. As you all know that Nasdaq moved the same as US30 because it consists of scenario on US30. We're still waiting for the market to break the higher time frame pattern or the higher time frame structure, which is downtrend. Then now we want the market to break this and then retest. Then that's the time we're going to buy 90% rule of the structure. So now we'll be waiting for it to give us any impulse candle to break this resistance, then retest, then go up. So we'll be taking it by level, meaning that once we approach this current resistance, we'll wait for any continuation pattern, then impulse, then continuation pattern, and so on. Okay. Then on dollar index, let's go to dollar index to identify the bias of USD currency pair. So as you can check here on dollar index, we are hitting, or we are just breaking the higher time frame support. Then we'll be waiting for any breakout, then retest, then we'll complete the market, or we'll complete the previous structure to the low of it. Then meaning that we have broken this previous uptrend, now we are in a new trend because of breakout and then retest here on this level. We are not only just retesting the trend line, we're also retesting this horizontal resistance, meaning that it's a breakout, then retest, then we are heading down. We might have, or we might expect a retest on this level, and we might go down. Okay, so meaning that all the dollar currency pairs, we might expect selling opportunities because of the dollar. Then we might say, well, when you go to weekly time frame, you can see that there's a rejection candlestick, which is so-called hammer. Then it's a rejection candlestick, is hammer. So meaning that this level, it was retested, and then this one was retested. We can say that the dollar might go down and take out this support here because of breakout and retest. So we might come down, pull back, then go up again. Another currency pair that I'm looking at is AUD-USD, but as we all know that the buyers of USD have to go down. So now that's going to be a nice and a right opportunity for us to know that all the dollar currency pairs have our code currency. So we all know that once the dollar is on the code currency, then the market have to go up because of we know the overall bias, which is the dollar is weak. Then if the dollar is on the code currency, we have to buy USD. So meaning that as I can check this current pattern, it's a continuation pattern because of impulse and correction, then impulse. So now we are waiting for the market to break this small continuation pattern, then we'll measure this distance of previous impulse, then it might happen here after the breakout. Okay, then another currency pair that I'm looking at this week, USD JPY. We are still completing the structure on USD JPY. We don't forget that the USD is our base currency, then JPY is our code currency. So we know that if USD is our base currency, then we'll be following the dollar index movement. So here you can see that the USD is our base, and we know the overall buyers of USD is a downtrend. So meaning that USD JPY, it will go down. You might expect any impulse going down and then continuation, then impulse, then continuation. And remember that once you have the continuation towards the support, it's a confirmation that the market will still continue, and we might go to 90% whole structure of the market where we'll be hitting to this low or the previous low, which is this one. Okay, then let's go to another currency pair again, guys. I hope you are still enjoying. Don't forget to like and subscribe my videos so that the YouTube algorithm can distribute it to more people. On USD CAD, guys, this is a nice opportunity that I took today because of what? Because of this level was broken and retested when we go to lower time frame. Then I decided to take a short sell. Then from this level, that's where I'm going to see is the market reacting towards this level with any bullish correction as a reversal pattern, then I will hit to the upside. But so far so long, I'll be waiting for the market to come and tap here, and from here, then that's where I'm going to react. So now we are on a selling position, so we'll be holding until we hit our take profit, which is 1.26063. Then on NZD USD this week, on NZD USD this week. Then don't forget that USD is our code currency. USD is our code currency, and we know that the dollar is weak. Then meaning that if it's on the code, then it will go up. The current currency pair will go up. Then now on this scenario, we have a bullish reversal on the support as a confirmation that the market will reverse from this support here. Then we might have impulse going up, then continuation pattern, then impulse to complete the structure. If I can prove this, you can see that inside this trend we were moving with impulse and correction. So let me just draw and show you. This is a continuation pattern, impulse, continuation pattern, impulse, continuation pattern, impulse, continuation pattern, and impulse reversal pattern. We might have impulse, continuation pattern, impulse, continuation pattern towards the resistance. Okay, so now this is a nice opportunity for you guys to take it, and then you might just wait for any continuation pattern so that you can get in. Because of now the impulse is already late, you might have a continuation pattern, then that's the time you can buy out of the breakout of this current continuation or the next continuation. The currency pair, another one is GBP USD. On GBP USD, we have to look for more buying opportunity because of what? Because of the dollar is weak. Then we killed this signal last week with my students. Then we were scalping this, but it happened that we can hold it until this far. But the reason why we bought here is because of this current continuation pattern as a confirmation that the market will break this current resistance. So we had this continuation pattern as a confirmation that the market will break this. Then you can see that the fake out was there. Then we waited for market to break this nicely and retest it, and then retest our moving average. Then we have engulfing on the lower time frame. Then that's the time we can go with our buyers. But we are still expecting a 90% whole structure so that it can hit this previous high. Okay, then that's the time we can look for more breakout and retest, and we'll buy further. Another currency pair that I'm looking at this week is USD-CHF. On USD-CHF, when you go to daily time frame, that's where you can see everything happening in the overall, like a double top, something like a double top. Then you can see that this level was broken, and then it was retested. Then we can see we have something like a triple top. Then this low is broken, and we are waiting for retest. Then we are going down as a confirmation that the dollar is our base currency. Then all USD pairs where there is a base, or all USD pair, then they are going down. So meaning that if USD is our base, then the market will go down. So now we are waiting for breakout and retest. So again, the tip of today, if you want to identify the dollar strength, you have to come to USD CHF. Then it will react. It is reacting so fast before all the currency pairs can move. So meaning that before you can do anything, you can check USD CHF, and then you can confirm, then retest, then impulse going down. Okay. Another currency pair that I'm looking at this week, please guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and then comment for YouTube algorithm. Last week I sold USD ZAR. I'm still bearish with this one as I want the market to come and complete my support. Then I'll wait for breakout and retest, then impulse breakout and retest, then impulse breakout and retest. Then from this support, that's where I'm going to look for any bullish reversal sign, as I anticipate that USD might come to 15 rand. 15 rand. So guys, prepare your selling opportunities because of dollar is weak. So we might go down because of, if you can see, we had a bearish reversal on the resistance as a confirmation that the market will go to our support. So after that, we had impulse. Now we are waiting for a bigger correction as a confirmation that this current support will be broken with impulse, then continuation, then impulse, then continuation, then impulse. Then the market will be completing our higher time frame overall trend. Another currency pair that I'm looking at is, let me go to GBP's currency pairs. I didn't see any quite clear opportunities on JPY currency pairs. On GBP, let me go to weekly time frame. I'm still on bearish market. I want the market to give me any bearish confirmation now, then impulse to complete the higher time frame support. So I'm still bearish on this one. Remember that we don't trade against the trend all the time. We are always facing, or we're trading with the structure so that we can always be correct. For you to be always be correct, you have to follow the higher time frame bias so that you cannot be disturbed in your trend. So this is what we are expecting, a bearish continuation pattern to complete the structure to our supporting trend line, guys. Another currency pair on GBP currency pair is GBP CAD. GBP CAD. Let's see what's happening with GBP CAD. Someone said he saw a reversal pattern as a confirmation that the market will not break the current support. But let's go and confirm. Let's go and confirm what's in the market. Last week I analyzed this. I analyzed current correction to be a clear retest from my resistance as a confirmation that the market will not break this current resistance. And then we have a correction towards the resistance as a confirmation that the market will give us impulse, then continuation pattern, then impulse to our support. So I'm expecting it, and I will start to buy it once it breaks this support. Then that's the time I'm going to buy. Okay, for now, let's wait for market to give us any impulse and correction reversal sign towards this resistance as a confirmation that this resistance is strong. For now, let's wait and be reactive. Remember that all the time as a trader, you have to have two buyers, and then again, you can expect a breakout, then retest on this level, then the market can shoot to the upside. So this is an area of confluence where two support meet or two resistance meet, meaning that this resistance, we are having two resistance level, then the market might go up. But most of the cases, the market is failing to break. Once we have two resistance, then market always reverse. Okay. Then the next currency pair that I'm looking at is GBP AUD. GBP AUD. On GBP AUD, what's happening this week? You can still see that we are in a bearish continuation pattern as we are waiting for the market to give us impulse going down. But anyway, let me show you the analysis. We can sell now, then your stop loss have to be above this level, then you can take it. 90% rule of the structure, but it's going to be a short sell, not a long sell, because of it has already played out. I took a trade from this level, then now I'll be scaling in from here to my support. So this is a perfect one, guys. Let me say thank you, guys. I just gave you GBP AUD. GBP AUD. If you watched this video until this far, don't forget to share with your friends and family. BullvsBear-Academy YouTube channel is back. We'll be uploading video after video. Don't forget to comment and like, subscribe. This is your boy, Market Director, the only one at BullvsBear. Thank you. I'm signing out.